Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more ARK. And today we're going to be going after this flyer here in front of me, the quetzal. So without further ado, oh actually, wait, no, hold on, I'm forgetting something. I've also got with me a special guest today, and that is Holly from Holly Gaming, I think it's called, or something like that.
And it's Holly's Final Fantasy Adventures.
Sorry, my bad.
No biggie.
Right, so first things first, in order to capture this quetzal, we're going to first need to build ourselves a trap. So I'm going to drop the skiff here. And we're going to go ahead here and pull out our quetzal. Now, if you don't have a quetzal, there are other methods that you can use. I recommend trying to get a friend to help you with this tame because it's an absolute pain in the bum to do solo. Could you just hop up onto the thatch foundation edge? You're in my way a little bit.
Great. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so now we need... So the first thing I'm going to do here is just build the trap. There we go. That's that. And then we want our thatch walls. Whoops. Did not mean to place that there.
Sure you did.
Now, this trap also does work on the Astradelphus on Gen 2 as well, just to put it out there. I have tested it, but I will also do a separate video just to prove that it does work. Although I'll probably wait for the next event for that. The only reason I'm doing this particular tame tonight is because it's an evolution event, so it won't take as long. Okay, so now we just need our ceilings. There we go, perfect. Right. With our trap now built, we are ready for action. So let me just hop down here so I can get onto the pilot seat. There we go. Right, so let's get up into the air and let's go capture ourselves a quetzal. I'm going to have to relocate it as well. I'm not quite sure which way it went. Let's have a look. Where did it go? I shouldn't think it will have gone too far. We'll just have a little hover around, see if we can find it. I just realised I forgot the kibble. That's not very good. We'll deal with that problem later.
Wait, no, that's not it.
Hmm?
Well, I thought I'd seen it, but no, that's a tree that I see.
Oh dear.
How did you lose a big giant bird?
Well, that is a good question.
That's not a good excuse.
We'll find it. the hell did it go?
It ran away.
Clearly. I mean, quetzals do constantly
Wait, turn back to your right.
To my right? Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Okay, so essentially what we need to do is line our trap up with him and get him inside. I might not get him in straight away. It might take me a few attempts here, but... Oh, what?
Glitch.
I hate it when the game does stuff like that. Alright, here we go. Oh, no, that didn't work. Almost had him. Hang on a minute. Oh, he's turning. Oh, come on. Come on. Got him. There we go. With the quetzal now contained, we can go ahead and start knocking him out. Now it should be noted that quetzals do tend to wake up very quickly, so it's a good idea to have a decent supply of narcotics in their inventory to feed them, to keep them under once you have knocked them out until such time that it is time to feed. Which in our case I will have to put the narcotics in and then leave the quetzal with Holly while I quickly nip back to base to go and get some kibble to tame this thing with, because I've been a bit of a dope and left the kibble in the fridge back at base, so I'll have to go and get it. Sure is being stubborn for a level 66. There we go. Right, so what you're going to do, Holly, is you're going to keep an eye on its torpidity bar. And if it starts to get low, force feed it some narcotics using the R2 button. You'll have to highlight the narcotics, obviously, to do it. Now, next question is, how the frickin' hell do I get down? Should be fun. No! God. Well, I'm dead. Why did I chuck my Giga out, you might be asking, folks? Well, two reasons. One, I was hoping it would uncryo underneath me and break my fall a little bit, but my bigger reason is because sometimes I have a habit of struggling to find my stuff after I've died, and it's a rare colour combination that I've got with that Giga, and on top of that it's really high stats and I didn't want to lose it, so...
What he's trying to say, it was just a likely excuse for him not to die.
Yeah, that Giga is actually quite precious to me. Even Sarah will tell you that one. Let me see here. So... Perfect, we've got the kibble we need, and more than we actually need. What would be the best way to get back out there, I wonder? I used one of the owls.
Do you need my coordinates?
Nah, you're alright, I'll find you. I mean, all I've got to do is fly low to the tree line and look for a giant ass giga. How hard can it be?
Very hard.
Trust me, my giga will stand out. Maybe a wyvern would have been better. Although I'm just thinking the RG would have been better for landing onto the trap to get up to you. Right, there's the green orb. I'm pretty sure we were over that way somewhere. Almost there, I think. Da 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 da.
Keep your day job.
Hmm? You what?
I said keep your day job.
I was just prattling around. It wasn't meant to sound good. So perhaps we were over this way a bit more, because I'm not seeing any green beam over this way, so I reckon we must have been over this way then.
To give you a general gist of where we are on the 60 line, or just to the left of the 60 line longitude and south of the 70 latitude. No, sorry, vice versa that. We are south of the 70 latitude or longitude and to the left of the 60 latitude line.
Keep it simple. So going up, what is the number? Because you've got the number on the left side and you've got the number going across the bottom. What is it on the left side?
The 70.
Right, okay. Along the bottom?
Closer to the 60.
So that way. Oh, this was a grand idea. I just chuck myself out the side of the quetzal trap, why don't I? It's fine, he'll find his way back, no problem.
Nobody ever said we were bright.
Well, any smart archer who was going to tame something up in the bloody air would be smart enough to bring another flyer with him just in case of ending up in said shit. Like we were, because I forgot the kibble.
So wait, you're calling yourself a smart archer?
Well, not tonight I ain't. So 60, 70. That's the 70 line. 60 down is that way. You sure it was 60, 70?
I'm positive it was 60, 70. The 70 going across, and that's on the left side, and on the bottom was 60.
On the bottom was 60. On the bottom is...
Hold your horses. I got this.
I'm so confused now.
There, I just sent you a picture. Now, find me.
Hang on. And this is
Because I see... No, that's not your Giga. Yes, that's your Giga. No, that's not your Giga.
Okay. This is the exact reason why I chucked said Giga out, though, just in case this sort of thing should happen. So I'm on that strip there, so it's that away. Stay on the diagonal and we should be fine.
Whoa, I almost got kicked out.
Yeah, don't do that. Aha!
Found me?
Yeah. First of all, I think I better go recover my stuff and the Giga.
Be a good idea.
No, on a serious note though, folks, there is one last reason why I threw the Giga out as well that I haven't mentioned, and that is because we are currently hovering over the swamp, and those of you that know ARK relatively well will also know that the swamp is a horrible place to be hovering above or to go into, what with all the snakes and cappers. And I knew I was going to have to recover my stuff, and I knew I was going to need something to defend me while I tried to recover my stuff. So I figured if I chucked my Giga out before I hit the ground, the Giga would be ready to go for when I got back. There we go. Right.
Now, what do I do to force feed him again?
So highlight the necrotic in his inventory, or her inventory, I don't know if it's a male or female, and then hit R2. I'll be with you in just a second here. Ooh, steady. Right, come here. Thanks for the lift, owl. You can take a good long rest now. Mind if I drop in?
Sure, why not? Excuse you, we got children watching.
children.
Oh, well, you're kind of on the naked side. Be decent, sir.
Well, if you just give me a moment.
Okay.
I was hardly going to mess about down there trying to get my armor on when I'm in the middle of the swamp. There we go. God,
And for those people who do not know, I am the comedian of the group here. Just saying.
I think Azkicker might have something to say about that statement, but meh.
Well, he's not here, so.
True. My God, the pollen count is strong out there today. I can smell it in the air. Oh. What's wrong button? Okay. I might just ram a few more narcotics down this thing's throat. If it'll let me, apparently I'm lagging right now. There you go.
Well, I gave it a whole 100, so.
Yeah. Like I say, its torpidity drains quite high, so you have to be careful. Giga's the worst one for it, from what I've seen. So obviously at this point, this is the boring part now, waiting for the tame bar to fill up. So obviously you can fast forward the video at this point. But it shouldn't take too much longer now, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, as you can see, the trap's a nice simple trap, and I've gone with thatch because it's cheaper. Because once we're done with taming the quetzal, we're going to rip the trap down anyway.
Thank goodness, that means I get out of this box.
Now, while we're waiting for this thing to tame, let's go over some of the other methods we can use to tame this thing. So if you're taming your very first quetzal, meaning that you don't have a quetzal already and you can't use this method, first of all, if you've got someone that can give you a hand, you can go and tame yourself a tapajara. They are a two-seater. You can have one person sat up front, the other piloting. The person sat up front can open fire on the quetzal while the other person piloting just chases after the quetzal. But if you're going with this method, you're going to want a tapajara with decent stamina to keep up the chase. Another method that you can use if you've got a friend to help is you can pick them up with an RG and give chase on an RG and have the person that you're carrying with the RG shooting at the quetzal that way. If you're on your own though, you can grab either a Titan Boa or Scorpion or even a Trudon and have them attack the quetzal for you while you're carrying them with an RG or another flyer that can carry them. And that will be another way to knock them out. Obviously there's the skiff now as well. You can probably use that to give chase as well if you're far enough advanced in your technology. You can also jet up using the tech suit and chase them with the tech suit as well. But again, it all comes down to how far along you are with your technology, how many engrams you've unlocked, stuff like that, whether you've done the bosses. obviously using the skiff or the tech jetpack to get up into the air to get to them does require a decent amount of element, I suppose, so do keep that in mind. And also, if you're not going to be using the quetzal trap, be mindful of where you're dropping them as well, because they will never land. You will have to knock them out in the air, and basically once you knock them out, they are going to go down and they are going to hit the ground. And if you knock them out over the wrong area, it's not going to end well. I've had a quetzal that's dropped in the ocean before, because unfortunately the timing was a little bit off. We've had quetzals that have dropped in the middle of a swamp. Now they did survive, but we had to pull out numerous tames to form a perimeter around the quetzal to keep it safe from snakes, kappas, sarcos, and God knows what else. So just keep that in mind as well. And other than that, I don't think there's really much more to really tell. I recommend also taming these on 2 times or during one of the 3 times events, although I have to admit this year is the last year for that. Now obviously I know most of you probably won't be going after the quetzal now because it's obsolete. It pretty much doesn't have that much of a use now, except maybe for some of the boss fights over on Extinction perhaps. But the reason I suggest taming it on 2 times is because on 1 times it's going to take a very long time to tame. It'll, if you're going after a decent one, so level 150, it's going to take you a good 3 hours on 1 times, and that's with kibble, and it will cost you a good 66 kibble, which is not cheap. So that's why I recommend waiting until one of the events kicks in like we're doing right now. Now obviously this one is a lot lower level, it's only a level 66, which is why it's taming a lot quicker. So yeah, there's all that to take into account as well. Finally, where can we find these quetzals? Well, obviously, as you can see, we're just near the green obs. That's one place. You will find them anywhere between the green ob and the red ob, usually along the side of the redwood forest, if they're going along that channel, or they'll be hovering around the red ob itself. You can also find them hovering above the Redwood River between the redwood and the volcano. You can also find them hovering between the volcano and the mountain next to it. You will also find them near the blue ob as well, but taming them near the blue ob can be very treacherous in the fact that you'll get gigas out there, and also you'll have Utaranus with packs of Carnos backing them up as well, so you've got to be careful of that as well. You can also get them on Giga Mountain as well, above Giga Mountain, but again that's another treacherous place because of the fact that you've got Gigas potentially spawning in down below, as well as Rexes, Carnos, Alios and numerous other things. So again, all these things need to be taken into account when going after one.
And I just killed myself.
What the heck?
No.
Just spawn on the skiff. And if needs be, you can pilot the skiff and bring it over a bit. I'm guessing the quetzal knocked you out the side.
Yeah, I was trying to move around and it didn't quite. Let's see.
Well, we're almost at the end of the tame now. We make these boomer moments so you don't have to.
Okay.
and speaking of boomer moments, I see what you meant about Fuzzfinger now. I found the video that he had put out. While he hasn't, he basically he's taken it out of public view, but it is still up there. You can still see it. So I had little ganders at it.
Okay, I need to land this thing. After I figure out where I... Oh, there you are.
So let's get one last look at the trap here then, folks. So as you can see, it's a 3x3. And then, obviously with the walls, I've left gaps on each side so that the quetzal can come in through those gaps to get it trapped. And then once you've actually managed to get the quetzal inside, you need to depile it quickly in order for it to stay stuck in here.
Alright, stupid question. How do I land?
Double tap the left analog stick, I think it is. It's either the left analog stick or the right analog stick.
Right.
And there's Sarah.
Oh, I gotta find my... Aha, there's my body. I found it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Now I gotta get back to the skiff.
Hey up, sir.
Hello, Sarah. Where did I go? I lost the skiff. Oh, there. Maybe that's over here.
What's going down?
Well, I killed myself. Does that count? Well, no, not again, but...
Not again.
Okay, folks, well,
No,
you've got the general gist of it, so we're going to leave the episode at that, and we'll have more ARK next time, where we will be going after whatever comes next, I guess. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.